Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Nuchapan and I'm going to guide you to a gentle yoga class today. Before we start the class, you still have a couple minutes. If you didn't grab the bell or maybe face towels and 2 blocks of books. So make sure you have the belt, towels, or anything at all that you can use it to help you get into a deeper stretch. Okay, so take your time, we'll come and meet me in front of your mat, and today we're starting with standing. So we make a change in the afternoon, maybe we're sitting throughout the whole morning. Standing will maybe help you get more deeper stretch. So once you get your belt or hand towels or anything that you get it, then come into your standing position with feet hip width apart. Rock your torso side to side so that you begin to feel and noticing the weight on your feet. Maybe even rock forward and back to find the ball of the foot and the back of the heel. We don't need to use the belt right now, so maybe you put it right behind your neck. Relaxing your arms down. Inhale, lift the shoulder up toward your ear. Exhale, side it out and dropping it down. A few more rounds on your own pace. Then begin to bring your left hand to the outside of the right ear. We're stretching the neck and shoulder. By drop the right shoulder down, you can bring your right arms behind your back. Lengthening to the right side. Relaxing to your face, your jaw, maybe even soft. Close your eyes or soft gaze up toward the ceiling. Inhale, then back to the center, releasing your left arms down. Let go of your right arm. Notice the difference, then using your right hand to cover your left ear and tilting your right ear toward your right shoulder. Begin to lengthening your left arms down along your leg to drop your left shoulder down or bring the left arms behind your back. Breathing in and out, then slowly release. Let go of both arms, roll your shoulder back and come back to your mountain pose. We're taking a couple minutes to really allowing you to find your way to your present moment. Bring your gaze down toward the floor, but slightly forward, about 10-15 feet forward, so that you bring your chin parallel toward the floor to lengthening the back of your neck. If you feel comfortable, then closing your eyes. And as you're standing here, begin to noticing that, are you buckle up to your knee? Can you stop bending your knee gently and begin to squeeze your inner thigh gently to tilt your tailbone down right behind your heel. So this way you activating into your leg muscle but not overextended your knee joint. If you find it hard time that how much that you can bend your knee, thinking about press your big toe down toward the floor. That is how much you want to engage in your inner thighs and squeeze gently into your glute. Then begin to find your way to connecting to your breath. Breathing in and out naturally and noticing your breath. A hot air like today, the temperature is very hot, maybe you find your breath is shallow. We can starting by exhale through your mouth by blowing the air out softly but gently like you blow a candle without letting your birthday candle blown away. Focusing on your exhalation, let it be long, slow, but deep enough that you find that emptiness inside your body. Try 2 to 3 rounds of that. Soft, blow the air out, but without letting the candle blow away. Then breathing in slowly but deeply. Then begin to close your mouth and breathing in and out to both nostrils. Noticing how your body arrived here today. If you still have a hard time finding your breath, rest one hand on tops of the chest, one hand on tops of the belly. Breathing in slowly but deeply that you feel your belly rise, ribs expand up all the way toward your chest by feeling the chest press toward your hand. Exhale out from the upper lobe of your lung. Draw your ribcage in toward the spine and empty the air out from your stomach. Try it again, breathing in slowly but deeply. That you bring the oxygen all the way down to the lower lobe of your lung. Diaphragm begin to floating down, your belly rise so the bottom of your hands will get to press by your belly. Ribs open out in all directions up toward your chest. Exhale, releasing from the chest, ribs and belly. Once you find that 3 parts breath, then begin to releasing your hands, softening to your shoulder, and continue to breathe like that for a couple more times. Feel your breath, smooth and steady. Then connecting that breath with your body by scanning from the crown of the head all the way down to your feet, including your arms and fingers. Noticing any tension, tightness, or any previous injury that you are dealing with. During the practice, taking modification or adjustment you may need. Particularly today, if you're trying to take good care of your shoulder, then find a modification. Work within your limitation and let this journey be yours. Without judgment, without competition. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. How would you like your practice to be today? Then coming back to your natural breath. Open your eyes when you're ready. For those who haven't have the bell or the towels, you have time to grab it. And those who have it, if your bell is wrong, you can actually fold it into half. And then starting off with from a very small or narrow, about shoulder width apart. Like those who have buckle like me, maybe grab into that size so that it will not swing and hit yourself. Once you find that narrow and shoulder width apart, begin to draw your arm forward at the shoulder height. Inhale, lift up. Then exhale, begin to circle your arm to your left, down toward the floor, then turn to your right. Lift up toward the ceiling. 2 more times like this. And try not to move your hips. Focusing on shoulder, to creating the range of motion. This is the 3rd round, so we're going to come up, lengthening left and right side equally. Deep breath in, exhale slowly, bend your arms back and bring your arm forward at the shoulder height. Breathing in, lift up, take the gaze up, and this time draw your tailbone down, squeeze your belly, lift the chest away from your belly. Finding the front of your body stretching, exhale, bring the arms down at the shoulder height. Inhale, then find your edge. Draw your arms back if you want, but focusing on lift the chest toward the ceiling, softening to your face, your jaw. Breathing in, bring the arm forward around the front of your forehead. Then exhale, side bending to your left side, press down to your right foot, lift from your right hip up toward your shoulder. Those who want to work more on your arms, left hand's gonna draw your belt down, right arm's gonna draw the belt up toward the ceiling. Breathing in back to the center. Exhale, releasing your arms down and notice the difference. Left and right, maybe roll your shoulder back and down. Breathing in and out. Inhale, this time just lift the shoulder up toward your ear. Exhale, side to your mouth. Ha. Inhale, lift the arms up at the toward the ceiling. Exhale, circle to your right, down toward the floor, then to the left. without shifting your hips, focusing on just the shoulder movement into your shoulder socket. And this is going to be our third round. So coming back up toward the center, lift the arms up, lift the chest. Exhale, bring the arm forward and around your forehead. Exhale, side bending to your right, press down to your left foot. Draw your left shoulder back, lift from your left hips. Once again, if you want to engaging your arm for more arm working, then lift your left arms up, draw your right arm down. One more breath here. Feel that side stretch into the left side, the intercostal muscle. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, releasing the arms down. Breathing in, lift the shoulder up. Exhale, ha. Inhale, bring the arm forward and up. Lift the chest up, lengthening the front body. Exhale, release. Then we're going to bring the belt behind you. So I'm going to turn to the back so that you can see it. That we want it as narrow as you can, like around your sitting bone area. Then you can roll your shoulder blade to hug into the center. Drop your shoulder down. So this way we're squeezing the shoulder blade so that the front of the chest are open. Feet hip width apart or wider. If you want, you can widen your leg more. We're going to go down into a chair squat. So inhale, begin to draw the arms back. Squeeze your shoulder blade. This is arm extension. Exhale, bend your knee. Shift the weight toward your heel. Draw your hands and belt right underneath your thigh. So if you want, you can widen your arms. Inhale, put down to your heel. Squeeze your inner thigh. Lift the arms back. Exhale, squat down to your chair, belt down to your thigh. One more time, inhale, exhale. Deep breath in, this time extending the arm, coming up into your mountain pose. Exhale, bend the knee, hinging forward from the hips, leading with your heart forward, fold down toward the floor. Those who are protecting your back, you can bring your head back, your hands right behind your back. Soft, bending your knee, bring your rib cage closer toward your thigh, crowd the hip down. If you don't like the belt, let go of the belt down toward the floor. Hands can grab into an opposite elbow, nodding yes. And allow your torso to gently sway side to side no. Then slowly release, bring both hands on tops of the thigh, chest parallel toward the floor, half forward fold. Breathing in, lengthening the tailbone back, draw the navel in, reaching the crown of the head into an opposite direction with your tailbone. Exhale, shift the weight down toward your heel, lift the chest up, hands on tops of the thigh. Deep breath in, exhale, twisting towards your right side, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale back to the center, exhale, twist to your left, right shoulder towards your left knee. Coming back to the center and one more time on each side. So I'm going to face you now. Deep breath in, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Then coming back to the center, squeeze your inner thigh. Lift your torso up. Bring the arms out, up toward the ceiling. 5-point star. Exhale, bend the elbow, open the chest. Bring the elbow toward your rib cage. Then releasing your arms down, shaking arms and leg out. Having the block towards the front of the mat, we won't use the belt until towards the end, closer towards the end of the class. With the feet hip width apart, block is in the front. We're starting with balance pose, and today will be tree pose. Bring your hands to your feet hip width apart. Taking a gaze about 15 feet forward. Breathing in, rock forward toward the ball of the foot. Lift the heel up, strengthening your ankle, using the calf and Achilles muscle. Exhale, lower the heel down, flex the toe toward your knee. 2 more times. Breathing in, rock forward towards the ball of the foot. Lift the heel and hold right here. Press more toward your big toe mouse, strengthening your ankles so that you can do your balance later. Exhale, lower the heel, flex the toe, noticing the lifting of your arch and the tops of the feet toward the ceiling. One last time, deep breath in, rock forward towards the ball of the foot, lift the heel up. Pause right here, exhale, then lower the heel down, flex the toe. When you're ready, lower all the toe down toward the floor, shift the weight toward your left foot. Inhale, bend your right knee, lift the right heel off from the floor, then circle the knee out to the side, external rotation 3 times. Feel your ankle joint, all the 5 toes moving around. Then pause right here in the center when your knees are side by side. Exhale, internal rotation, draw the knee out and back towards the center. One more time, and then we pause right here. Deep breath in, turn the right knee out to the side, bring right heel toward your left ankle. Make sure your hips still in line with your shoulder. Stay right here until you find that steadiness into your left foot. Then begin to move your right foot, whether tippy toe, press to your calf or your shin bone, or bring it up towards your inner thigh. Try not to press it to your joint. Root it down towards your left foot until you find that steadiness. When your leg is steady, moving your arm to wherever you want it to be, whether prayer position, arm out to the side or arm up toward the ceiling. If you bring your arms up toward the ceiling, see whether you can widen your arm and try to reaching up from the waistline up. Allow the inhale to growing up toward the ceiling. The exhale, rooted your left foot down like the roots of the tree going down more deeper towards the earth. Tree pose, Vipassana. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, releasing your arm, lower your right foot down, feel the effect of balance. Step your feet wide, then twisting side to side, lifting the opposite heel off from the floor so that you find a balance to both legs. When you're ready, come and find your mountain pose once again with feet hip-width apart. Noticing that grounding, hands to your hips, softening to your shoulder. Look about 15 feet forward. Find the still point, that drishti point. Shift the weight toward your right foot. Inhale, bend your left knee, lift the left heel off from the floor. Begin to circle out to the side 3 times. And once you find the 3rd round back to the center, pause. Press more down toward your toe, lift the heel. Then exhale, draw the knee back and out 3 times. The 3rd round, as the knee come back to the center, pause right there. When you're ready, then turn left knee out to the side, left heel, right ankle. Don't rush yourself. Take your time and move your left leg where you want it to be when you feel ready. Remember that this is your journey. When your right leg is steady, then move your arms wherever you want your arm to be. Allow the inhale to uplifting and lift you up tall, growing that branch up toward the sky. And exhale, softening throughout your whole body. Draw your awareness toward your breath, that you feel the in-breath and out-breath as natural as you can. One more breath here. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing your arms and lower your left foot down. Noticing which leg is your dominant leg today. Then begin to step your feet wide, twisting side to side. Allow yourself to relax, letting go of all the tension. Wherever you are, coming back and meet me at the tops of the mat, feet hip-width apart. Softening to your knee. Inhale, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Exhale, bending the knee, sinking the tailbone down into your chair pose. Draw the arm forward. Allow your shoulder to go back, arm at the shoulder height to softening your shoulder. Feel that weight towards your heel. Deep breath in, exhale, forward fold down toward the floor. Keep your knee bending so that you bring your rib cage or your belly toward your thigh. Each exhale, trying to draw the navel into the spine and letting go by bringing the crown of the head down toward the floor. Allow the inhale to lengthening the tailbone up toward the ceiling and feel that stretch toward your glute and your hamstring. Find a block and begin to bring the block to the outside on your right foot diagonally like 60 degrees, 10 inch or 15 inch away from you. Where right hand can press on tops of the block, left hands can press on tops of the right hand. And begin to feel like you push your right palms away. Draw your left hip away from your body. Try to start off from bending both knees. And when you want more, then begin to straightening your left leg. Keep your right knee bending or straightening, but keep pushing the block away from your left hip. So that way you're stretching the left side of your hips on the muscle on the outside, the tensor fascia lata and the IT band. Breathing in slowly, walking your hands back to the center. Bring both hands on tops of the thigh, lift yourself up halfway. Inhale, bring your tailbone down, lengthening to the crown of the head back into your mountain pose. Noticing the difference. Then we're going to go do the opposite side, which is on the right side. When you're ready, breathing in, lift the shoulder up. Exhale, side it out and drop it down. Inhale, arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Exhale, bending the knee, hinging forward from the hip, leading with your heart, forward fold down toward the floor. Then begin to walking both hands to find the block on your left side and put the block 60 degrees, about 10 to 15 inch away. How far is it? Is when your left hand can press firmly down towards the block. Right hand may not be, so your right hands can grab into your left wrist, left arms, or on tops of your left hand. Once you find that position, take your gaze down toward your right ankle, bending both knees. Breathing in, begin to straightening into your right leg as if you draw your right hip away from the block. If you want more, then begin to straightening your left leg by draw your left thigh bone back. But that is not necessarily. Most important thing is about rooted down to your right heel, draw your right hip away. So your right hand may not even be on tops of the block. Deep breath in, breathing out, bending both knees, bring both hands back towards the floor into your standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, hands press to your thigh bone, half forward fold. Draw the tailbone and crown the head into an opposite direction. Exhale, releasing the hands down. Shift the weight toward your left foot. Step right foot back. Lower the heel down. Turn the toe out to the side. Left hands on tops of the left thigh. Turn your torso over to your right side. Find yourself into your warrior two. Before you engaging your arms, simply you can bring your left hands to draw your left knee forward. Knee pointing toward your toe. Right hands, draw your right thigh away by press your right heel apart. Then extending the arm out to an opposite direction, softening your shoulder. Inhale, press down to your feet, straight the leg, lift the arms to bring your torso in between your hips. Find your pelvis level. Exhale, bending your knee forward, open up the arms out wide, press to your right heel. Turn the gaze forward toward your left hand, breathing in, draw your left palms up. Lift the left arms up toward the sky, right arms behind your back, reverse warrior. Noticing that where do you feel the weight on your left foot? Can you find your left heel and the corner edge of your left foot that you lift the arch area so that you're engaging your inner thigh? Deep breath in, exhale, cartwheel the arms down toward the floor. Lift the back of your right heel up, grabbing the block or the books that you have. Coming up into your lunge's lunge. Now if you're in a tight rope where you feel wobbly, heel toe your left foot out to the corner edge. Then bring the block slightly behind your left foot so that your wrist is underneath your shoulder. Press back to your right heel to lengthen your right leg. When you find that alignment, then lower your right knee down toward the floor, uncurling your toe. Breathing in, bring both hands on tops of the thigh, lengthening the tailbone down and lifting to the crown of the head. Inhale, arms out, reaching it up toward the sky to your low crescent lunge, widen your arm. Exhale, twisting right arm forward, left arms back, twisting to your left side. Breathing in, bring both arms forward and up. Exhale, releasing the hands down to grab the block. Draw the navel in toward the spine in a very slow motion. Shift the left tailbone back to lengthening your left leg. Press down to your heel, point the toe toward the ceiling. Softening to your shoulder, take the gaze toward the tops of the mat so that you're lengthening the back and the neck are in line. Inhale, walking the block forward, press your left foot down, bend your left knee, and as you shift your hip forward both sides, you should feel on your right side the hip flexor right here in front, open up and stretching deeper. If you feel like it's pressing down more toward your knee, you can tuck your right toe, lift the right knee off from ground, and sliding that right knee slightly back so you press more towards the top of the knee, not on top of the knee itself. Now exhale, this time we shift back and we're going to hold it right here into your half Hanuman pose. The more you draw the tailbone back and the crown of the head into an opposite direction, by trying to lengthen your torso, squeeze into your belly, the more you will feel the stretch into the back of your leg. Now flipping the block on the left side down toward the floor, slightly away from you so that your left hand's down towards the block. Right hand's going to grab into the outside of your left leg to turn your chest over to your left side. This will help deepening more stretching into your left glute as you're trying to shift your left glute back. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, release, and grabbing the block, walking the block forward, press your left foot down. Bring the block away so that both hands are down toward the floor. Inhale, tuck in your right toe, lift the right knee off from the ground, step left foot back, meet up with the right, downward facing dog or child pose. Paddling to your feet by bending both knee or bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Observing how you feel towards the back of your leg. Can you engage in your abdominal by draw the navel in? Pause right here in your downward facing dog. If you're in child pose, come and meet me up in downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting the shoulder forward on tops of the wrist toward the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, kneeling plank, uncurling your toe. Breathing in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, peeling shoulder chest away from the floor. Feel that weight toward your rib cage. Draw the elbow towards your ribs. Stay right here, press into your hand, lengthen your arms, roll the shoulder back and down. Feel that stretch from the front of your abdominal, upward facing dog. Breathing in, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing, forward fold. Breathing in, bring both hands on tops of the thigh. Press down to your heel, rising up into your mountain pose and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, hand right in front of your heart and taking a moment of pause. Feel your breath. Noticing your body. Observing the state of your mind. Relaxing your body. Allow the exhale to be long to empty the air out and bring your heart rate down. When you're ready, breathing in, arm out, reaching it up toward the sky. Exhale, sinking the tailbone down, shift the weight towards the heel, draw the arms back, squeeze your belly, draw your ribcage toward your thigh, chest parallel toward the floor. Breathing in, bring the arm forward. Exhale, releasing the hands down toward the floor. Shift the weight toward your right foot, step left foot back, lower the heel down, turn the toe out to the side. Bend your right knee, right hands on tops of the right thigh, turn your torso over to your left side. Extending the arm to an opposite direction, warrior two. Once again, take a moment to press down toward your right heel, lifting your arch, press to the pinky edge. Feel that stretch from your sternum towards your collarbone as you're reaching the arm to an opposite direction. Inhale, press down to your heel, lift the arm, lift the torso. Widen your arm and feel like you hug your waistline in to lift your torso up more. Exhale, bending the right knee, press back to your left heel, arms out wide. Turn the gaze forward toward your right hand, bring your right palms up. Inhale, right arms up toward the sky, left arms behind your back, reverse warrior. Press toward the pinky edge of your right foot. Lift from your right hip that you feel the space into that right rib cage. Deep breath in, exhale, cartwheel the arms down toward the floor. Lift the back of your left heel, then grabbing the block to frame your foot. Heel toe your right foot out to the corner edge of the mat so that you find a steadiness. Like your feet are like train track, not like in a tightrope. Your knee on tops of the ankle. Once you find this alignment, then lower your left knee down toward the floor, uncurling your toe. Can you feel the weight or the pressure toward the tops of the knee? If yes, then tuck in your left toe, lift the left knee off from the floor, sliding your left knee or the thigh back so that your thigh bone is about 45 degrees or 60 degrees on your left side, that the weight press to the tops of the knee. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, next option, bring both hands on tops of the thigh, lengthening the tailbone down before you arching your back by squeeze into your glute. Inhale, arms out, reaching it up toward the sky, widen your arm into your low crescent lunge. Exhale, left arm forward, right arms back, twist to your right side. Inhale, bring both arms forward and up. Exhale, releasing both hands down to grab the block. Draw the navel in, shift the tailbone back to lengthening your right leg. Option is to walk the block back with you so that you're softening your shoulder. As you shift the tailbone back, draw that navel in toward the spine, reaching the crown of the head forward. Breathing in, bring the block forward, bend your right knee, press your right foot down, shift your hip forward, that you feel the stretch or lengthening into your left quadricep. Deep breath in, exhale, shift back, and this time we're going to hold it into your half Hanuman pose. Press down to your heel, point the toe up toward the ceiling, and if you want more, shift the tailbone deeper and flex your toe toward your knee. When you're ready, you can stay right here or flip the block into a flat position down toward the floor about 10 inches away from you, so that your right hand rests on tops of the block, soft bending to your elbow. Left hands can go to the outside of your right leg, and some of you can even grab into your ankle or the outer edge of your foot. Turn your left shoulder down and bring your chest over to your right side. Allow that spinal twist. Deep breath in. Breathing out, releasing the hands to grab the block. Press your right foot down, bend your right knee. Move the block away. Tuck in your left toe, lift the left knee off from the ground. Sliding right foot back to meet up with the left, downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet, ease off all the tension. Slowly bend your knee down toward the floor into your table. Breathing in, bring the tailbone up toward the sky. Drop your belly down, push your palm away from your knee, but reaching the heart forward. Cow pose. Exhale, tailbone down. Draw the navel in toward the spine, rounding your back one vertebrae at a time. And the last thing is to bring your chin down toward your chest. Breathing in, tailbone up, drop your belly down, reaching the heart and bring the head forward. Breathing out, engaging your abdominal as you squeeze your belly in, draw your chest and belly to meet at the center so that you lift the tops of the back up toward the ceiling. One more time, inhale into your cow pose and exhale into that cat pose. Pause right here into your table. Then begin to shift the weight toward your right knee. Turn the right toe out to the side, extending through your left leg into a kneeling side plank pose. So left toe gonna turn out to the side. Roll your left shoulder on tops of the right, reaching left arms up toward the ceiling. Option, you can extending left arm forward away from your left leg. Pushing to your left heel, draw your left arm forward, lift the bottom rib cage to support the upper rib cage by using your oblique muscle. Stay right here, take the next option. By shift the weight toward your right hand, lift left leg off from the floor. See whether you can push to that left heel by pointing the left heel up toward the ceiling, engaging more into that oblique muscle. If you want more, exhale, bend the knee and elbow to knee. Breathing in, extending arm and leg into an opposite direction. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time, inhale, arm and leg out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Then releasing your left toe down, reaching left arm forward and pause. Slowly releasing your left hands down, left knee down. Open your knee wide, big toe touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel, forehead rest on the floor, child pose. If child pose is not working for you, you can come back up into your table. I'm going to demonstrating with the knee hip width apart, walking your hand forward until your elbow and forearm down into your puppy pose. Whichever option you choose, allow yourself to creating the space into the back body. Softening to the front body and allow you to come down towards the earth. Taking the time to surrender, the pause that let you feel and reflect your practice. When you're ready, bring yourself back into your table with your wrist underneath your shoulder, knee underneath your hip. Turn the left toe out to the side, extending to your right leg. Point the toe over to the side. Roll your right hip, right shoulder up toward the ceiling, lengthening to the crown of the head, then extending right arms up on your inhale. Press from your right hip down to your heel. Option, extending right arm forward. Trying to draw your right heel and right arm away from each other, that you feel more toward the right side. Next option, shift the weight toward your left foot, lift the right foot off from the floor. Point the big toe down, push more towards the heel, hips to heel. Next option, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reaching arm and leg away. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one, deep breath in and breathing out. Releasing your right foot down, draw the right arm forward. Then exhale, releasing hands and knee down. Keep your hips on tops of the knee, walking the hand forward. Bring your forearm and head down toward the floor, puppy pose. Softening and releasing everything down. Let the gravity do the work. Breathing in, walking the hands back toward your knee, coming up into your kneeling position. Bring your fingertips down towards the back of your knee. Bring both hands behind your lower back. The heel of the palm will supporting at your lower back, fingertips pointing down toward your knee. Rather than feeling like you arching your lower back now, thinking about lengthening your tailbone down, activate through your quadricep by squeeze your inner thigh toward the center, feel your glute contraction. Bend your elbow, bring the elbow toward the center, open your chest on your inhale. Exhale, begin to lift the chest up toward the ceiling, softening to the front of your throat, slightly tuck the chin to protecting your cervical spine. Half camel pose. Feel like you draw your hip forward, lengthening the front body, chest away from your belly. Deep breath in, exhale, very slow motion, coming back. Hands in front of your thighs, supporting your torso by sliding the hands down toward the floor. Find your way either into a child pose or puppy pose. Pause right here for a couple breaths. Allow your back to be at ease and relaxed. When your body ready, walking your hands toward your knee, roll the hip to one side, coming up into your sitting and grabbing the belt. First option, you're going to bend your right knee and bend the right knee by bringing the sole of the foot towards the sitting bone on the left side. Left knee going to be bending while knee pointing up toward the ceiling. Noticing that if your right knee is off from the floor, you can also using the block to support. So find that comfort position and let your sitting bone rock side to side to find the weight evenly. Then grabbing the belt, fold the belt into the half or the towels, grabbing as narrow as you can. Then sliding that belt underneath your foot. Closer towards the ball of the foot. Breathing in, lift your torso up but press down toward your sitting bone. Lengthening your arms by bring the elbow towards your hips. On your next exhale, squeeze your belly. Lift the left foot off from the floor. Bend your knee. If this is enough for you, stay right here. And if you want more, then begin to push to the heel on your inhale. Exhale, bend your knee a little bit to softening. Inhale, push to the heel to straighten the leg. Exhale, softening. Last one, inhale, and this time we hold right here. Rather than rounding your shoulder, thinking about draw the elbow down towards your hip, lift the chest up toward the ceiling. And if you want to feel more flex to your toe, push to your heel. Huron pose. Deep breath in, exhale, begin to bending your knee, releasing the left heel down. Now the belt gonna go into your right hand. Left hand's gonna supporting underneath your left thigh. Deep breath in, begin to lift your left foot off from the floor. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Begin to draw your left leg over to your right side. Press down your left sitting bone down. Left hand supporting by bending your left knee. Then inhale, see whether you can straighten the leg. Lift the toe up toward the ceiling. If your torso collapse, draw your chest forward. Lift to the crown of the head. Next option, press your left hands down toward the floor. Keep drawing your left leg over to your right to stretching the muscle on the gluteus medius all the way down to your IT on the outside of your leg. Then slowly bend your left knee, bring your left leg back. We switch side. Left foot towards the right sitting bone. Right leg, bend your right knee with the knee up toward the ceiling. Grabbing the belt, press it down underneath your right foot. Lift the toe up toward the ceiling, press down to your heel. Breathing in, lift your torso up first, bring your chest away from your belly. Then slowly on your exhale, draw the navel in toward the spine. Lift your right foot up, bend your right knee first. Draw your elbow down toward your hips so that you're not rounding your back or shoulder. Each inhale, then push the heel. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, push to the heel, straight the leg if you can. Exhale, release. Follow the range of motion that allowing you to feel the comfort. The third round, you're going to hold right here. Bring the elbow crease up toward the ceiling, elbow down toward your hip. Lift the gaze up toward the ceiling. Huron pose. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the knee, lower your right heel down. Bring the belt into your left hands, right hand underneath your right thigh. Breathing in, lift your right leg up, draw your heel toward your left knee. Right hand's going to help pressing and supporting. Each inhale, you're going to straight the right leg, push to the heel, flex the toe. If your torso begin to lean back, pressing your sitting bone down, lift to the crown of the head. If you find yourself steady, right hands can be behind your sacrum down toward the floor. Each inhale, lift the leg up and move over to your left side that you feel the muscle on the outer hips to the IT band stretching. Deep breath in, breathing out, bend your right knee, bring your right foot back, let go of the belt. Bring the sole of the foot towards one another. Open up your knee wide, hands grabbing to the ankle, lengthening your arms, lift to the crown of the head. Just pause and feel that the stretching and lengthening to your torso first. Then rock your sitting bone side to side to bring your heel closer to your buttock. Releasing your hands, interlace your hands underneath your pinky, lift your knee up and down. Deep breath in, pause right here. Exhale, bend the elbow, hinging forward from the hips, draw the chest forward. Best is to close your eyes and using your feeling and sensation to guide you. Allowing this Baddha Konasana or bow angle to stretch your inner thighs and the groin area without overstretch to creating the pain. Softening to your face, your jaw. One more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out, releasing your hands underneath your knee. Very slowly draw your knee back toward the center. Hug yourself. Draw your torso down toward your thigh, letting go. From here, we're going to go down toward the floor to do our abdominal work and all the stretching. So all we need from here is one block or one book. Then begin to find yourself lying down toward the floor. Either roll to the side or bring the hands underneath your thigh, roll towards the back. And once the back touching down the floor, draw your knee toward your chest. Press your thigh bone toward your rib cage. Rock your torso side to side to massaging your back. Pause right here. Bring your knee on tops of the hips. Squeeze your inner thighs and your knee together. We're going to do twisting or cycling as our abdominal work today to working on strengthening and creating the muscle into your oblique muscle. So if you're dealing with cervical spine issue or your shoulder, You don't have to lift your head, neck, and shoulder. Just squeeze your belly and bring the right arm to the outside of your left leg. Then left arms outside the right leg. But keep squeeze your inner thigh. Lift just the shoulder off from the floor. Those who doesn't have any issue on your cervical spine or your neck, bring the hand to interest behind your head. Open the elbow wide. Press your shoulder blade down toward the floor. Deep breath in. Begin to lifting head, neck, and shoulder off from the floor. Press the lower back down. Exhale, twisting right shoulder toward your left knee, extending right leg out. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, twist to your right, left shoulder, right knee. 5 more times on each side on your own pace. Each exhale as you twist, squeeze your belly. So continue on your own pace as you count 5 times on each side. Remember to squeeze your belly on each exhale. Once you finish up with your 5 times, releasing head, neck, and shoulder down, then slowly draw your knee back toward your chest. Pause right there. Releasing both feet down toward the floor, bend the knee. Bring the arm along the side of your body and have the block nearby. Breathing in, press down to your hands and feet to lift the hips up. Then draw your knee forward to bring your knee on top of the ankle. Noticing your thigh bone are lengthening, hips up toward the ceiling. Gently squeeze into your glute. Option, roll your arms underneath your body one at a time. Bring the tops of the shoulder down. Then hug the shoulder blade in toward the center. Lift your chest toward your chin. Bring your chin up toward the ceiling. Bridge pose. Each inhale, see whether you can feel like you press your foot down, sliding that foot forward. Draw the knee to the front, lifting the hips toward the ceiling. Noticing the space into the front of your hip flexor, relaxing to the front of your quadricep. Deep breath in, breathing out, releasing your arms. Roll yourself down by grabbing the block, press it down underneath your sacrum. Adjusting the block a few times until you feel the flat area rest on tops of the block. Keep your knee bending, then bring the arms out at the shoulder height or bend the elbow like a goalpost arm. Take your time, begin to sliding one leg out one at a time. Once the heel down toward the floor, then point the toe forward, then flex the toe up toward your knee. Point and flex a few more times to really ease off the tension and creating a pelvic tilt forward and back. Now then begin to relaxing your leg. Open the toe out into an opposite direction and begin to point the pelvic bone forward. Option now extending the arms up toward the crown of the head to really open up the front body, ease off all the tension to including the psoas muscle right behind your rib cage. Letting go and allow your body to be. Slowly bring your arms back. Bend your knee one at a time. Hands grabbing into the block. And see whether the block has shifted. You might want to lift your hip and press the block down until you find a comfort. When you're ready, then lift your right foot up toward the ceiling. Push to the heel, flex to the toe. Couple more times to really stretching the right leg and bring the blood flow from your feet down to your heart. Then bend your right knee, lower your right foot down, extending left leg up. Push to the heel, flex the toe. Point, flex, point, flex. And this time bend your left knee And draw your left foot and right foot off from the floor, knee on tops of the hips. When you're ready, inhale, extending right leg up toward the ceiling. If you feel comfortable, then left leg up. Hands grabbing the block to support you. Each inhale, draw the toe up towards the crown of the head. Then once you find that edge, push to the heel, flex the toe. Allow the block to supporting your back. Feel the stretch into the back of your leg to your glute muscle. Squeezing your belly. Draw the navel in toward the spine. Deep breath in and breathing out into a half shoulder stand. Then slowly bring the sacrum back down. Bring both feet up toward the ceiling into your legs up pose, and we pause right here. Open your feet slightly wide, then circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Point and flex the toe. Once you find that ease and tension, release into your leg, bend your knee and lower the foot down toward the floor one at a time. Taking your time. When you feel ready, press down to your feet, lift the hips up and sliding the block away. Lower your sacrum down and take a moment to rest your back down. Heel toe your foot out wide, about mat width apart, arm out at the shoulder height level, palm facing down. Deep breath in, exhale, roll both knees over to your left side into a supine twist position. Option to turn the head over to your right. Next option, lift your left foot off from the floor. Bring your left ankle on tops of the right thigh. Allow your lower back to relax. Twisting help ease off all the tension into your spine area. Eyes softly close to allow yourself to surrender. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, uncrossing your leg and roll your knee back up one at a time. Noticing the difference. Deep breath in, exhale, both knees over to your right side. Make sure your shoulder down toward the floor, turn the head over to your left side. Option, lift your right foot off from the floor, right ankle on tops of the left thigh. Let the gravity do the work. Your body be at ease in that being state. Just feel and relax. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, untwist, releasing your right foot down, roll your knee back up one at a time. Arms back along the side of your body. On your next exhale, bring your knee toward your armpits one at a time. Then bring the sole of the foot up toward the ceiling. Happy baby pose. Rock gently side to side. Keep your sacrum down toward the floor at all times, regardless when you move your hands to grab at different parts of your leg, so that your back can get the benefit from these poses. Ease that tension, calming up your mind. When you have enough and be ready for your relaxation, lower the foot down toward the floor. If you choose bend knee, then bring the knee to meet together like a knock knee. Feet widen apart, arms slightly away from your body into a constructed rest pose. But if you like to extending the leg out down toward the floor one at a time, widen your leg gently and bring the toe out into an opposite direction. Let your eyes softly close, relaxing to including your face, your jaw, and your forehead. Allow the tongue to fall to the top roof of your mouth. Really taking this time for yourself. The time to taking care of your body so the body can take care of you. By rest and letting go, Each exhale, feel your body melting down towards the earth without holding and gripping anywhere, but rather let your body relaxing into this relaxation. Breathe, relaxing every part of your body. Feel your breath and all the sensation. Watch and observing what's happening to your mind at this moment. Can you allow yourself to just be in this moment of the here and the now? Slowly bring your awareness back towards your body, wiggling to your hands and toes. Inhale, extend the arms up toward the crown of the head. And if you're bending your knee, you can extend the leg out down toward the floor. Stretching yourself in all directions. When you feel ready, then bend your knee one at a time. If you like, draw that knee up toward your chest. Hands on tops of the knee. Roll side to side. Find your body awakening. The next time you roll to your right side using the bottom hands to supporting your head, neck, and shoulder. Draw your knees slightly up toward your chest, as if you're floating into the mother's womb. When you feel that your body is ready, press with the top hands and bring yourself back up into your sitting position and allow your eye to softly close. Relaxing your shoulder, feel the weight of your sitting bone heavily down towards the earth, creating that space in every vertebrae of your spine. Giving yourself time to connecting body, breath, and mind together, to witness your experience, to noticing the state of your mind. Can you find the calmness and relax in this practice? Taking a final moment to find one positive word. Whatever positive word that's coming into your mind at this moment, keep that positive word with you throughout your whole day until the next time we meet. Inhale, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky, and allow the palms to pressing towards one another to seal your positive word. Bring it down right to your heart. Deep breath in, exhale, we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming and joining me in this practice. We'll see you again tomorrow, Wednesday at 9 a.m. For those who just joined today, Gentle Yoga class with me, my name is Nuchapan, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. Have a wonderful afternoon.